Hi everyone, this is Erin Stelter and this is my week 1 video 2. For my comment, the concept that I found the most interesting was from the Myth of the American Superhero book on pages 9 through 11, where they discussed the Werther effect, which was named after a character in a book who committed suicide after his love interest doesn't return his feelings. And young people during that time would commit suicide and have this book with them, and so people thought that they were committing suicide to emulate the character. I thought that was kind of timely because I know we've seen in the news lately, the last couple years, it seems like an uptick in celebrity suicides. So it's, are they related? What is causing this uptick? Is there really an uptick? It kind of made me think of that. And then also the show 13 Reasons Why. I know there was some controversy around that. People wondering if this would lead to an increase in teen suicide from watching the show. But also as it relates to superheroes, I thought about cosplay, first of all. So you have fans that want to copy and emulate the superheroes that they admire, and so they dress up as them for like Comic-Cons and that sort of thing. And Watchmen, the graphic novel by Alan Moore, actually most of the characters in the book are not superheroes with superpowers, but they are regular people who have taken cosplay a step further, and like they've become vigilantes dressing as superheroes and fighting crime. And so I would say most of the characters in this graphic novel and the movie are under the Werther effect. And then celebrity stalkers also might be considered under that Werther effect because they're taking their fandom too far and crossing that line and wanting to make that fantasy their reality. Or they don't understand the difference between the fantasy and the reality. So, like I said, I found that concept pretty interesting. And then my question comes from our reading in superhero comics on pages 20 through 22, where they discuss the concept of minimal counterintuitiveness, or MCI, which is basically the concept that to be believable and interesting, a superhero should only have like 1 or 2 superpowers or counterintuitive qualities. Because if they had more than that, they'd become unbelievable. They'd be more godlike than human. And the human qualities and their limitations are what, as I said, make them interesting and more believable. So my question comes from a quote in the book that says, although MCI was coined to explain religious concepts, subsequent studies suggest that superheroes in particular demonstrate MCI and so benefit more than other MCI character types and narratives. So I'm just wondering, what religious concepts does MCI explain? Do we know that for sure? The book doesn't really go into it. And so I was just curious what y'all thought. Do we think that applies to like our current day modern religious ideas and concepts, or are they maybe referring back to like the Greek and Roman mythology where the gods also seem to have limited powers and had very human traits and limitations and failings? So anyway, I'm interested to hear what you all think, and I'm looking forward to watching your videos as well. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Thanks. Bye.